people confuse us. Especially if I have my hair straight.
Yeah. Okay. Hi everybody, thanks for coming out on this Sunday.
You're our first audience.
I just opened up my book upside down, so we're all ready.
And my thing, hold on, I need a little. I think it's because it's awesome, and then yeah, and then that goes down. I got you. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put on my glasses, which is a new thing for me. When I turned 46, all of a sudden I needed glasses. She looks cute. Hi everybody, it's good to see you. Really do appreciate you coming on a Sunday. It's so lovely to be here in this beautiful bookstore, isn't it? It's so gorgeous here. Go ahead, you can sit there. Right there is good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay.
Okay, look, now there's room here because.
It's perfect. Okay, so this is a book we're here to talk about and read for you from our book.
And it's the second one that we wrote.
It's called Proud Mouse. It's a follow-up to our first book, Loud Mouse. And the books are based on us. We're sisters. And my nickname at home was Dina, so we call my character Dee.
And I'm Cara, and my middle name is Lee. So in the book, I get to be Cara Lee.
Right, and we are mice, because we thought we'd be really cool mice, you know. And just to give you a little catch up, the first book is Loud Mouse. It's me, because I'm loud. I always sing so loud, and I'm loud in my life, and I take up a lot of space. And do you have, does anybody here have brothers and sisters? Yeah? Who's the oldest? Anybody the oldest one? Anybody the youngest? Anybody in the middle? Well, so I'm the older sister, and
I'm the younger one, the little sister.
yeah, and so our first book was all about when I was a little girl and I liked to sing so much. I wanted to sing big and loud and proud, but sometimes I wasn't sure how I should do that. So the first book addresses that, and the second book,
Proud Mouse, is more about me because I was very, very proud of my big sister. And then, I still am. And then, when I went to school for the first time, I was so excited to introduce myself to the world and to the teachers, and they saw me as Dee's little sister, which I was very proud of. But I wanted them to see me as Cara Lee, and so I had to figure out what that looked like, how to be me, just like you guys have to figure out how to be you. So that's what the story's about.
yeah, and there's lots of singing. In our first book, Dee has a song that she sings. She always holds her little tail. She has a long tail because she's a mouse. And she uses her tail as a microphone. You ever pretend you have a microphone at home and sing? No? Okay. I did. My hairbrush or my pencil or anything was always a microphone because I was very loud little mouse.
I'm going to read the title page, is that okay?
Yeah, but so the first song that comes, there's lots of singing in the books, okay? And the first song would be something that Dee sang in the first book. And then when we get to the second one, I'm going to teach it to you, okay?
Okay, so this is called Proud Mouse, and it's illustrated by Jacqueline Sinclair.
You ready?
I am going to get my ukulele.
Oh, right. Cara's going to be performing today with her ukulele.
All right, hang in there with me. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Dee, can you see it? Oh, it's over there. Great. Dee was a loud mouse. Her voice was so powerful she could sing the leaves off a tree, the candles off a birthday cake, and Wednesday's word work off the table. With my tail in my hand, my whiskers out proud, I sing it big, I sing it la 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 loud. Can you do that? La 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 loud. You ready? La 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 loud. Okay, great. This is going to be good. When we get to the next song, you're going to be so good. Okay. Dee had a little sister named Cara Lee.
Cara Lee was a very proud mouse. Cara Lee was so proud of her big sister that she wished she had bigger paws to clap with. She wished she could whistle and be heard from the back row like Manny.
That's you.
That makes us so happy. And sorry, I forgot it was my line. And sometimes she wished she could be just like Dee.
See that?
Sorry, you gotta switch the page.
There you go. See how her one sock is falling down? You think that's the big sister or the little sister?
Little sister.
You think?
And they're playing air guitar. We love that they're using their tails to play air guitar.
On Cara Lee's first day of school, Dee walked her past the towering evergreens,
The bright buttercups.
and the humble anthill.
I was supposed to say that. Here we go.
Dee walked her sister right into Miss Pink's classroom.
Cara Lee beamed. It was finally her turn to go to school. I'm Cara Lee, she said. A lot.
Miss Pink clapped. Friends, it's time to migrate to the road. Right away, Miss Pink showed her new class her fondness for big words.
Just like that, Cara Lee became something she always wanted to be. A student.
But then things changed. In music, Mr. Dimple asked, "Do you sing like your sister?"
Cara Lee was confused. I don't know, she said.
In PE, Miss Yazzie asked, "Do you play tennis like your sister?"
I don't think so, she said.
And when Principal Hummingbird dropped by the classroom, he asked Cara Lee, "Are you loud like your sister?"
Thought Cara Lee. I don't know, she whispered.
"I don't know," she shouted. That's you.
The rest of the day, Cara Lee felt odd. Not sad, not bad, but not like herself.
When school let out, Cara Lee said,
Dee, I felt like you were standing next to me all day long.
"In a good way," said Dee.
I don't know, said Cara Lee. Cara Lee was frustrated. There seemed to be so much she didn't know at school.
Look how frustrated she looks. Look how just completely oblivious her older sister is. She's so empathetic. Okay, at home, Cara Lee spotted their reflections in the entryway mirror.
Dee, am I like you?
"Good question," said Dee. "Sometimes, and sometimes you're like you."
Mama, what do you think? Asked Cara Lee.
"I think Dee is right," said Mama. "But also, it can be easier to see yourself clearly when you stand alone."
Cara Lee tightened her ponytail with a tug and went back out the door.
"Where are you going?" asked Dee.
I'm going to stand alone, said Cara Lee. Cara Lee knew the perfect spot. I'm Cara Lee, she waved. Then she giggled. She felt a little silly. Cara Lee took a good look at her reflection. When she did, she didn't think about singing or tennis. She didn't think about being loud or quiet. She was just Cara Lee. Then, because she couldn't help it, she dove into the lake and went for a swim.
The water was a cool, snug hug, what Miss Pink would call invigorating. Later, Cara Lee walked walked to the spruce tree and climbed almost to the tippy top.
Her heartbeat was so strong, she could feel it in her ears. Then she heard a voice.
What are you doing up here? It was Min from school.
I'm standing alone, so I can see myself more clearly, said Carolee.
You look clear to me. Min tilted her head. Down there, you're Carolee. Up here, you're Carolee in a tree. She sounds like an old lady from Queens. Carolee in a tree. Go ahead.
In the aspen grove, Carolee settled into tree pose. She loved standing on one leg. She could probably stand on one of her little paws forever.
What are you doing, asked Val.
I'm standing alone, so I can see myself more clearly, said Carolee.
Can I join you? They replied.
Sure, said Carolee. We can stand alone, together.
Okay, so now's the part where I'm going to teach you the song coming up, okay? Are you ready to help me?
Definitely.
Okay. What's the key that I'm in?
It's gonna be.
Oh, Cara's going to sing it because it's Carolee's story. Okay, but it goes like this. Go ahead. I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be? I'm just gonna be me. Ready, and I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be? One more time. I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be? Now you sing me, me, me. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. One more time. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Okay, are you ready for when it comes up? Okay, it's coming very soon. Like in 4 seconds. Are you ready, Cara?
I'm ready.
Okay. On her way home, Carolee marched through a hollow log. Her feet played a beat like a giant drum. I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be? Everybody! I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be? All the Carolees. Me, 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 me. Woo! Me, 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 me. Come on, New York, sing it! Me, 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 me. Oh yeah, Carolee. Me, 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 me. So good. Okay, there we go. That night, the two sisters they snuggled together while crickets chirped a song into the darkness. Dee, are you like me at all? Dee looked up at her little sister. I sure hope so, she said. The next day, Carolee and Dee walked to school together, through the towering evergreens,
Past the buttercups,
and the humble anthill,
right into the classroom. Carolee was excited to be back at school. Today she had friends and she had answers.
I brought you a pine cone from our tree, said Min. Can we stand on the other leg to make things even, asked Val. When it was time for the class mindfulness meeting, the three friends stood together.
Miss Pig said,
How dignified. In music, Carolee walked right up to Mr. Dimple.
Mr. Dimple, I don't sing like my sister. I sing like me. I'm a bit of an alto, and it's probably best if I stand right there.
Benissimo. In PE, Carolee walked right up to Miss Yazzie.
Miss Jazzy, I don't play tennis like my sister. I play like me. And actually, I prefer to swim. When Carolee saw Principal Hummingbird down the hall, she shouted to him, Principal Hummingbird, I'm not loud like my sister. I'm loud like this. Then she walked up to him. But honestly, I soft-spoken? Thank you for asking. Yes.
On her walk home, Cara shared her new song.
Ready?
Here we go.
I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be? I'm just gonna be me. Who else would I be?
I'm proud of you, Cara Lee.
Me, 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 me.
Oh, we're gonna do that part. Okay.
Me, 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 me.
Big sister, don't cut off little sister.
Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me.
Now I say, I'm proud of you, Cara Lee, said Dee. You may not be loud mouse like me, but I'm a proud mouse like you. Everybody, come on.
Me, 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 me.
La 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 la.
Me, 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 me.
Oh, la 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 la.
Me, 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 me.
Put your hands together.
Me, 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 me.
La 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 la.
Me, 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 me.
Oh yeah.
Me, 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 me.
That was Cara's first time playing ukulele in front of an audience. I didn't hear any mistakes.
We have some time for some questions. Do maybe the little buddies have any questions? Is there any questions for the authors? I think I have a question right here.
Yeah, hi. What's your name?
Elliot.
Hi, Elliot.
Hi, Idina. So, how did you guys decide to write Proudmouth?
Thank you for asking
That's
that.
a great question.
Well, when we wrote Loudmouth, like I said, it seemed, oh, you're so affectionate. I love that. Because we're so close and we're best friends and we're sisters, we wrote a book that was focused on my story. But then I wanted, as your big sister, I wanted to celebrate Cara, and we wanted to write a story about her experience.
And we thought some kids could really relate to Dee's experience, and other children would relate to mine. This way we cover a lot of bases. More questions?
I have one.
What's your name?
Madeline.
Madeline?
Hi, Madeline.
You have a question, sweetie?
You can do it. How do you like being the voice actor of Elsa?
I love it. I love it too. I really do. It's very fun for me, and I'm so grateful that I get to play Elsa. Thank you for asking. Did you have a question here? What's your name, sweetie? Ruth? Hi. Ruth? Two. Oh,
How are
Ruth.
you?
Oh, thank you for telling me. Good. I'm glad you're specific about how your name is said. It's very important.
And that you know how it's spelled.
Yeah.
How did you sing so great?
Practice. We practice a lot. We practice when we warm up. I warm up. I do my vocal exercises. I do those all the time, and I practice and I work on my voice like I'm stretching. You know when you do your stretches sometimes? That's what I do. I do stretches for my voice.
And growing up, I heard her rehearsing in the shower all the time. It's like the soundtrack to my life. And people are like, and she always said like, oh my gosh, you can listen to that all the time. What was the Ave? It was an Ave Maria.
There's an hallelujah. It's very religious.
Yes, yes. And, but I loved it. Because
Good question.
I have a question over here.
Yeah.
Hi.
What's your name?
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
What?
Is there gonna be a Frozen 3?
I hope so. There's a thing called a strike, and we're not really supposed to discuss it. Okay, I hope so, because I need to pay some bills.
Hi. My name's Eva. And are you excited about the new Wicked movie?
Yes, I'm very excited. I'm very proud to have created something that is going on for so many years and in so many different incarnations. It's very special to me. Anybody got a book question?
How do you feel when you do the song?
What's your name?
Rory.
Rory? Hi, Rory. How do I feel? Well, why don't we each answer that question, okay?
I feel very nervous.
You want to tell them why you feel nervous?
Yes. So when I sing my song, I love the song, but I get nervous because it's hard to sing next to Idina Menzel. And then the minute I'm nervous, my voice kind of changes and it doesn't do what I want it to do. So it's always hard to do that. Sometimes when you get nervous, really inconvenient things happen, like you have to pee, or you have to poop, or you sweat, or your voice changes. So I love singing the song at home because it's kind of bouncy. When I get here, I get a little nervous.
Well, we share the pooping and the peeing thing. Because that still happens to me all the time when I have to go out. And I still get nervous sometimes too. Every time I have to perform, I still get nervous. And what I do is instead of being upset by that, I say, you know what? If I'm nervous, that means I'm doing something really exciting that I love. So I try to take all that energy and I try to send it out to you so that we can have this experience together.
We have time for one more question here.
Let's give it a shot. I
That's
really
okay.
need one last question if you want to try it. Do you want a countdown? 3, 2, 1, go.
You want more time?
She wants to know what each of your favorite characters are in the book.
I love that question. That's a tricky question though. I think right now my favorite character is Miss Pink.
Oh, you stole her.
Oh, I was gonna say, but I won't say this one just in case you're gonna choose it. I'll chime in later. Miss Pink is my favorite because I'm a teacher, and I've had many teachers that I've loved so much, and so actually we dedicated this book to teachers. Some of my favorites. Happy beginning of school year colds and flus and all sorts of stuff. Welcome to the Petri dish of teaching. Anyway, I love that she uses really big words because I think that kids should be surrounded by really great language all the time, no matter how young they are. And that they're really fun to say.
And my favorite character is Paraly's character. I love her. I think I love her even more than my own character. I think she has a great personality and she's very brave. And I like that she speaks up for herself. And that when she's not sure about things, she's not afraid to say, I don't know.
I like that too. Because you can't be a learner if you aren't able to not know. You have to not know stuff in order to learn new stuff. So it's important sometimes to not know. And we also both love the frog. The frog life
Oh,
story.
there's lots of picture illustrations that you can discover when you read the book with your parents. And there's lots of things you might not see at first, and then the next time you read it, you may discover something new. And there's We learned that when you write a book, children's book, you have to make sure that there are good lessons, like you don't swim in a pond without a frog lifeguard right nearby. And if you put two characters on the rooftop, you have to have a guardrail.
And if one of them climbs a tree almost to the tippy top, she should be using her tail as climbing apparatus.
Seriously. Anything else?
Okay, folks.
We leave you on that note. Safety lessons and children's
Safety
literature.
first.
So these folks got to say goodbye to us. Thank you all for being here. Let's give them a round of applause.